Hello everyone, it's Tablet Guy, and today we're going to explore technology once again. Today we're going to feature something really different. We're going to feature some really cheap smartwatches which are Chinese based and having a lot of features. So we're going to show you the top 10 best Chinese cheapest smartwatches. Now the one that you're seeing right now is a A99 smartwatch. What it does, it has a pedometer and it can track your heart rate. That's something amazing and something really cool. What I like about this watch is it has an active heart rate, just like your Apple and Samsung. That's not the only thing. The most amazing thing is the price, which is only $28. And with that, you get not only the watch, but you get a heart rate monitor, your oxygen tracking, your sleep monitor. It also gives a long standby time with a very short charging. It has a vibration reminder of WeChat, SMS, which just supports iOS system, calls, alarms, etc. It's lifetime water resistant and a 0.66-inch LED screen with a 64:48 resolution ratio. Now that's okay, as long as you get all these features with a smartwatch and with a price of $28. It's more like a wristband and not a smartwatch, but it really looks good. Not with that features. Having said, it can also integrate with your smartphone, and it can give you all the features on the smartphone itself. Now what else do you want? But then the down part is that you don't have Android and you don't have any other graphical features with it. It's just like a wristband. So if you like it at $28, then you can go into the link below and buy it from GearBest. Now the second smartwatch that we're going to review is the Twix GPS Smartwatch. This is a different kind of watch altogether. It's a different animal. It's a very beautiful, elegantly made smartwatch with a high quality material, and it's featuring GPS with a heart rate monitor, pressure sensor, also got a high temperature and IP66 waterproof, counts your daily steps, reminds you, it's got sleep monitoring, call reminder, message reminder, ultra low power, 100% new and high quality. Now the thing is that it's made of GPS. Now the GPS is having a ceramic antenna and it links to the satellite directly, so you don't need a 3G system to activate your GPS. It will give you a global positioning ultimately. Heart rate sensor works perfectly. It's got a dynamic heart rate. It's got a barometer which can measure your pressure, a thermometer which can give you an environment temperature, a 3G sensor, and a 3G graphic accelerator. Now I don't know what that is for, because ultimately this watch has no graphics at all, if you can see that. And it's got a Bluetooth which can ultimately connect to your mobile phone and can give you the features of the watch through the mobile. So the information display is going to be on the mobile phone, and that's some of the good feature that it has. Apart from that, it's got a battery of 380 mAh. That means that it can make a time mode of 18 days standby with a comprehensive use of 7 days and a GPS of 10 hours, and then you can recharge it. It can support iOS S8 Plus and Android up to version 7. Now the color is black, but you can also have like different kind of colors and all that. Now this watch is IP66 lifetime waterproof, and you can wear it whenever you wash your hand, but please don't put it in the water or in a long time flushing situation, because that's what they say, that it's not made for sauna or or hot tub and all that. So it will ultimately melt the electronic chips on the board. What you get in the package is one smartwatch, a charging cable, a user manual. But man, I have to say that the watch looks amazing with the display and the looks. For $92, it's not a very cheap watch, but for that price you can compare with the big giants, and still it will look better. It will come out like very good watch. Now for the feature that it has: GPS, heart rate, pressure, height, environment temperature, IP66 lifetime waterproof. You can walk, run, climb, ride, daily steps, sleep monitoring, call reminder, message reminder, and it consumes very low power. Now the next watch that we're going to feature is the Bladestore. It's a multifunctional smartwatch that can be used instead of your phone in some of the occasions. It's a quad-core CPU watch and it's got a built-in 3G nano SIM card which you can insert very easily. Now it's got a ROM of 16 GB and RAM of 1 GB, and you can use to dial, message, listen music, take photos, etc, etc. Also got a GPS navigation which is very unique for a Chinese smartwatch. Well, if you didn't think that the Chinese watch can actually do it, it can. It's got a lot of features. It supports nano SIM card with a 2G GSM and a 3G network as well. Now it's got a Wi-Fi as well, and you can connect with your web anytime, any place. It's got an Android version 5.1, and it also has a Bluetooth to connect to your phone and synchronize all the information. It's got a 1.39-inch Super AMOLED touchscreen with a 400 by 400 pixel. Not only that, it's got a 5 megapixel camera to take clear photos. Now what else can you ask for? And the price, $99. If I were you, I would have taken it right now. Now the next one is the Y2 Plus Bluetooth Smart Wristband Fitness Tracker. This is a beautiful fitness tracker band and it's only for $13.99. Best thing is that heart rate sensor, obviously, but apart from that, it has got a chronograph, passometer, message reader, it's got a touch screen, and it's lifetime waterproof. It's got an LED screen and it's made of aluminum alloy and plastic. Now it's got 5 group alarms, basically in 5 colors, which is black, blue, green, orange, red. It's got a Bluetooth 4.0 which can connect to your smartphone and can give you whatever feature that you want. Now it's also compatible with iOS and Android. You can link it with whatever you want and you can get all the information that you have for the fitness tracking and also for the GPS. Again, you know, it's only for $13. Good for the price and you can get a lot from it. Next watch to feature is a K89 smartwatch. Now as I can see, it's a normal analog looking watch, but it's mentioning it's a smartwatch. It's a good watch though, you know, you can just connect it with your mobile phone and it can give you all the features like, you know, heart rate tracking and so, and you know, it can also give you alerts on your messages, your Facebook alerts, your phone calls, blah blah blah. So what it does, you know, it's a normal watch but it's linked with your mobile phone and smartphone to give you all the smart features that you have on your phone. May need the alerts, mobile phone, on your heart rate sensor. So that's all it does, but the price is really cheap. It's only $25. So if I were you, I would have not really bought it, but you know, some people like it because of the shape. It looks like a real dial watch and doesn't look like a smartwatch at all. So the disguise might be somewhat attractive to some people. Okay, so the next watch that we are featuring is not particularly a very economical watch, but it's around $130. I would say that it's every penny worth its price. It's called the Lemfo LES1, Android 5.1, and it's got 1 GB RAM, a 16 GB smartwatch, 2 megapixel camera. Now, it's not really the cheapest phone, but from the features, it's got 3G Wi-Fi, GPS supported, it's got all the features of your smartphone. It's got built-in GPS, fitness applications, heart rate sensor, application downloads, etc, etc, you name it and it has it. It's got an Android 5.1, which is the latest version of an Android that you would get on a smartwatch. You don't even have this version of the Android on your other Android smartwatches, which are of reputed brands like Huawei, etc, etc. Now I only know of Huawei because, you know, it's got a Android, but then, you know, there would be other brands as well. Samsung doesn't use Android, but we're not talking about Samsung right now. It's comparatively better than Samsung. That is what I have to say. The only thing is that it's got a processor of MTK2580 and Samsung has a Qualcomm processor, but the rest of the features are amazingly in par with Samsung, and the price is only a fraction of it. So if you are a smartwatch enthusiast, this is something which you would like to have.
My first impression of the TicWatch 2 was it fits great and it looks good on my wrist.
Each little point that you touch, it's very specific.
And I like how it goes from being a traditional type function, looking down at it, to really being able to interact with it. My first impression was that it was a neat watch, but outside of that, I didn't really know that I'd explore the functionality or get to use it in the real world.
Normally, I wouldn't consider answering any phone calls while I'm riding my bike, but with the TicWatch 2, you just flip your wrists twice, answer the call, flip another 2 times, and hang it up. It tracks my workouts, and it fits with my lifestyle.
I'm not really what you call tech savvy, but the TicWatch 2 has been really easy to use.
Okay, Tico, we want sushi.
I can ask it to find a nearby restaurant, and it shows the rating and the review and how far away it is.
Whenever I want to go for a run, I can always track all of my fitness goals on it. It's really important for me to be able to track how I want to do my workout. If I want to use it by calories or with distance or based on my heart rate.
I was really impressed with how convenient it was to schedule tasks and meetings. It responded to my voice commands very easily. Okay, Tico, schedule a meeting with Bob Williams for 7 a.m. tomorrow. I thought it was pretty awesome that you could call an Uber by just saying call an Uber into your watch and it would request one for you.
It's great to be able to focus on the task I have at hand instead of having to check my phone all the time. If I receive a text, I simply glance at my watch. I can dismiss it until I'm ready to reply later. I don't see how I've really been able to function without it. It's really helped me be more efficient.
It's made my life a lot easier when it comes to my workouts or even just my daily life.
Okay, Tico, how's the weather?
When I'm selecting a watch, it actually matters to me how it looks. It's cute. I like it.
Overall, I was really impressed with the TicWatch 2. It's fast, it's intuitive, it recognizes my voice faster than any other smartwatch I've ever seen. So I get to keep this, right?